Stand by, Zenny.
Okay. Hey folks, I'm hoping to go live with Channel 7 here using Skype and YouTube Live. So this is a fascinating experiment in dual digital media tools,
RCA cords.
vlogging and streaming.
What is this?
Check it out.
Okay, so he can't see me. Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
No,
see,
he
camera's on,
Not anymore.
but I can't
Yeah, we
see
can't figure
them.
out what's wrong with it. Oh, okay. We take the what
That's
happens is people
wild.
put sweeping in here, and they do this, and we think they damage the camera.
Uh oh.
Oh, that's
Camera.
camera by flipping it up in the air.
What?
Exactly. So we have no way for you to see me. So
But you can see me, right?
I can see you just fine, and we're recording and we're rolling right now. So let's get started.
Okay,
All right, bud.
you got it.
Okay, so Zenny, the
Yes.
Jason Cole report today. What is your reaction to what you saw in that today?
Well, on balance, the Vegas approach, the Vegas plan and pitch that Mark Davis gave to the NFL owners at the Finance Committee meeting on Wednesday in New York didn't go well. And the reason it didn't go well was this. First of all, Mr. Davis, according to Jason Cole's own tweet, put out a scenario including Goldman Sachs, but not including Sheldon Adelson, the CEO of Las Vegas Sands. And that's a big deal. And the reason it's a big deal is this. On November 15th of last year, the governor of Nevada put together, Brian Sandoval, to basically get a go-ahead to expand the Las Vegas Convention Center, but to cap the cost of it in terms of a public subsidy so that the rest of it could go to this stadium, this NFL stadium that would ostensibly cause the Raiders to move from Oakland to Las Vegas. The point is that Sheldon Adelson has done all this work. He's not only bought 26 people running for office or holding office in Nevada as legislators and not just legislators, but county commissioners, we call county supervisors in California parlance, but also city council members in Las Vegas and other cities, and basically moved heaven and earth, hiring an army of lobbyists to strong arm the Nevada legislature to get a $250 million 30-year subsidy for the stadium. And here Mark Davis is going to cut him out of the deal or present a scenario that cuts him out of the deal. Now, the flip side of it is the scenario, according to Mr. Cole's tweet, that was presented was not favorable to the owners because there are some dicey issues with respect to gambling and other matters, and of course what terms that Mr. Adelson has been throwing at Mark Davis. And remember, Mr. Davis had said that he would work with Adelson, but Adelson turned around and in Tel Aviv said, I'm going to walk if he doesn't do basically what I want to do. So this is an extension of reports of basically a bad business relationship between the two organizations. So there's no way anyone can come out of that and say, hey, this is a good thing. But the good news for Oakland is that the NFL is dying to see an Oakland proposal. The owners have not seen one. Jason's tweet that the owners didn't like what Ronnie put together is inaccurate because the owners haven't seen anything. What Ronnie puts together has to have Oakland's involvement. Here's why that's important, Steve, because on November 8th of election year, the city of Oakland successfully passed a measure that allows the city to offer a 99-year lease along with the county of Alameda. That's in the plan. That couldn't have happened before Election Day. So this is a brand new proposal that the NFL owners basically haven't seen. So to say they've seen it is wrong.
It's interesting because, in a sense, when it comes to the Davis-Adelson relationship, he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't, because that the league is not, loving the idea that a casino owner is involved with an NFL team. But then again, Mark Davis desperately needs Sheldon Adelson to get this deal done. So now it's been more than a month that this rift has existed, but it appears that there's been no improvement in that. So
Not at all.
what do you think is going on?
And not only that, Adelson needs Davis for his purpose. Adelson hates the idea of public money being spent for convention center expansion because he has the Sands Expo. And so this has been his own personal thousand-year war to weaken the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. He thought he had that deal done, and now Mark Davis won't play along, so he's doubly pissed off. And now he's got to be really pissed off with this news.
So what do you think is going to happen with this?
Well, I would be surprised if it didn't dissolve, but the bottom line is you can't say the NFL favors this. What'll happen, and what everybody is waiting for...
Hold on a second. Hold on. Your connection just tweaked out. So go ahead and start again.
Okay. What'll happen with this? That's the next step. So right now, Las Vegas is weak, but Las Vegas' weakness is only exists for so long. If Oakland continues not to act, then Las Vegas becomes a strength. It gives Las Vegas a chance to get its act together in some kind of way.
What is your prediction on what we're going to see happen here in the next few weeks?
Well, in the next few weeks, you're not going to see much happening at all. Not until next year, when, as Nate Miley told me at Oktoberfest, the entire deal will be done by January. This is the holidays. On the Las Vegas end, on the Nevada end, their new Clark County Board of Commissioners, Clark County Stadium Authority meets on Monday, but they still don't have their entire complement of board of directors in place, and that organization is the one that will determine where the stadium goes, which land parcel is used. So they're so far down the pike, it's not funny. There's no developer, no land, no plan for paying for the additional $1 billion of infrastructure that was projected. I can go on and on and on. There are a lot of no's in the Las Vegas case. So to say that Vegas is ahead of Oakland is wrong. I give you this, Steve, real quick. Farmers Insurance put $700 million into a naming rights deal with AEG when planning for a downtown NFL stadium in Los Angeles was taking place. Do we see a downtown stadium in Los Angeles for an NFL team? The answer is no. So just because you have $750 or $700 million set aside doesn't mean you're automatically going to get a stadium built. No one should make that assumption at all.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we let you go?
Yeah, it's very important for people to, and for also the local media as well, to tell the story straight. And thank you, Channel 7, for doing that, because there seems to be some sort of desire to push the Raiders out of Oakland. Why that is, I don't know. As a region, we need to come together and keep the Raiders in Oakland because it makes the region stronger as a whole.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
See ya. So there it is, folks. That's my interview with Channel 7, and you heard it here, and I believe it's going to be on at some time, but in case it gets cut or something,